TV with head coach Kelly Rothberg. I'm Sean Moss. Thanks for joining us. And Coach, you go down to this very competitive tournament at LSU, a tournament you're familiar with. And I mean, let's start with the great news. You get an individual performance from Anna Karin Youngstrom. And I mean, we had talked off camera about her new focus in that. And boy, what a great weekend for her.
You know, she, like I said before, she's just been waiting to explode, and so it was just like very exciting, but really it took a lot of patience, and it took a lot of just understanding that it's not always going to be a birdie. It's maybe saving those bogeys and making those pars, and that's exactly what it came down to.
And out of her tie for first after regulation, she was named Big East Golfer of the Week, and I know she's got to be really pleased with that.
You know, she was really excited when she got the news, and she just was like, you know, her being from Sweden, she doesn't quite understand everything, so she just is like, oh, I did that, you know, so it's just so innocent, and it's just so awesome to see, and she's earned every single one of those titles.
The sport of golfing is so much about from the neck up and confidence. Well, what does this do for her game? Because it's got to be a huge boost.
You know, it really was. Going into that tournament, you know, I put her in the third spot. Even though her stroke average is number 2 on the team right now. And I just kind of wanted her to start off in her comfort zone. And she was like, okay, I understand that, coach. And she's like, but I'm getting ready. And I said, I know. And I said, now it's able, you have to do it. You have to understand what it takes to bring it down the stretch. And you know what, last 3 holes, she goes birdie, birdie, par.
Yeah. Final round 69 for her, and I begin with the good news. I guess I should say I begin with the great news. The good news is you guys compete against a very deep field, and with a 10th place finish, I know that second day round, maybe you'd like to have a couple strokes back, but the last day you post your best round of the weekend, and it's a solid start for the Cards in that tournament.
You know, it really was, and you know, for us to walk away with top 10, we beat 6 ranked teams. It was awesome. Yeah, our second day kind of faltered for us. We weren't quite as focused, I don't think, on saving our bogeys. but other than that, I think that it was just strong, and for them to understand that that's just what you need to do every single week is just to hang in there and just produce what you can on each hole to the best of your ability, and we'll come out on top, and top 10 is great.
You guys are going to head to North Carolina for a tournament out there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In the meantime, we've got this weather here that's going to allow you to get out and practice here. And I mean, we're no stranger to nice weather, but I think 80s this time of year maybe is a little unseasonal. So we'll take it. I'm sure the kids are excited about that.
Oh, we're very excited, and it's just so nice to be able to walk out and not have a bunch of clothing on and actually get to practice in what it really feels like. You know, I think we might be heading down to some bad weather, so we can play in that. So either way, you know, it works for us, but it is nice to be able to prepare, because, you know, a lot of it's preparation.
You bet.
Being able to do what we need to do before we leave.
And part of that preparation is being familiar with the course, being familiar with the tournament, and this is one that you've played in before.
You know, Diane Daly, Wake Forest, and Greensboro, they both have supported Louisville since we started, and so it's really been great. And we go back to the golf course, to the tour course, and you know, it's going to be a great field, obviously, and a great experience for them. And you know, we're able to travel because it's drivable. We're able to travel a couple of our extra younger players, so they get to watch, you know, Sarah Mode and Laura Anderson and AK play. And I think that's a huge part of the growth for our program.
Outstanding. Well, safe travel. Have a wonderful trip. Best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you.
Look forward to talking to you next.
All right.
For Kelly Rothberg, I'm Sean Moth. Great to see you again. We will talk next. It'll be right here on Cards TV.